Are you thinking about moving to Montgomery County in the DC metro area? Have you heard about a town called Potomac? I'm going to take you through 3 different price points in the Potomac area to help you figure out which price point is best for your budget. Hi, this is Brad Roars and this is Living in Washington, D.C. If you're thinking about moving to the D.C. area and you want to learn the pros and cons, the do's and don'ts, and the working and playing in the D.C. metro area, subscribe, give us a like, and click the bell so you can stay up to date on all the news that affects the Washington, D.C. real estate market. Anthony and I get calls from people just like you every single day who are looking to move to the Washington, D.C. area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in a month, in a day, or in a year, give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email so that we can help you transition from where you're at right now to where you want to be, Washington, D.C. What are some things that I think is amazing about living in Potomac? Well, the first is the community feel and the amenities. So, how many areas do you know where we have bocce ball open for free for everyone? Or just public putting greens in the middle of your shopping center so you can putt golf while your family goes to the grocery store. There's a lot to do here. There's always something happening, and this is a place that I think everyone should consider if they're looking to live in the DC metro area and they want to stay close to the city but still maintain a little bit of that small town feel. We're going to start by looking at these 3 price points. The first is going to be the low 6s. The next is going to be sort of the upper 8s. We're going to look at a $1.5 million house, and then if you stick around to the end, I have a secret bonus property for you. So, here we go. We're coming up on the first property. This is listed at $615,000. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It was built in 1981, and its price is about $332 per square foot. What's nice about this particular area is that it's quiet. There's no real through traffic here. It's close to Billy Goat Trail, Carter Rock, and all that fun social stuff that people want when they're moving to Potomac. So let's go on to the next property. We're coming up to our next price point right here in Potomac. Now, what we've done is we've gone from $615,000 to $890,000, so that's almost a $300,000 difference. What does that entail? What is the upgrades, and why would you do that? Well, here we are. We just arrived. So this was a 1992 build. It is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It comes with a garage, and it has over 2,400 square feet, leading to a cost per square footage of just under $300. Now, what are the advantages and disadvantages to being in this area? Well, I can't think of too many disadvantages besides the fact we haven't gone to the big single family houses, but this checks a lot of the boxes for me. You're getting a modern open layout, you're getting 4 levels instead of the typical 3 that you would get with a townhouse, and you're getting something that's just going to feel a lot more open, nice, and you can see through here with your x-ray vision, it backs up to nothing but green space. So, if this is within your budget, it's worth considering upgrading from the $600,000 property up to almost $900,000. But with that said, let's swing over to the next property, which is going to be just a little bit bigger. We're coming up on house number 3 at the $1.5 million price point. This property is at $381 per square foot. It was built in 1967, and this is really sort of what you're thinking of when you're thinking of a Potomac property. The distance to Washington, D.C., to the the actual border is about 10 to 12 minutes, and getting to downtown takes a little bit over 30 minutes. So super convenient to everything, plus about 15 minutes to McLean, Virginia. And here we are. So with over 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, this is a house that you could realistically live in for the next 30 to 40 years. It has a first level main bedroom, which is an amazing feature to have and will definitely help extend the use of the property. What else can I tell you about this neighborhood? Well, I'm walking in the middle of the street, as I have been while shooting this video, and no cars have come by. And this is what people are paying for. They want to be in DC, they want to have space, they want to be back to a forest greenery, but they still want to be able to get to their high-paying jobs that are either going to be in the Pentagon, on Capitol Hill, or at one of the biotech firms that are in the area. So I did promise you guys a trip to a mystery property, and it's going to be at a price point that, well, the kind of stuff that you would see on the television. So let's go check the big boy out. So we're coming up on our bonus property, and thanks for sticking with us to this point. Hopefully you're not disappointed with this one. So this one is coming in priced at $9 million, and that's something about Potomac. There's always a way to spend more money here. Now you might think it's this one behind me. No, that's too small. That's a 13,000 square foot house. No, we are coming over here to this 23,000 square foot house that was built in 2002. It has, 23,000 square feet. What are you going to do with that? However, the cost per square footage when you break it down is $382. So maybe in some worlds that's considered a bargain. The what are you paying? Hey, you still get mail just like everybody else, even when you have a $9 million property. So what is this area like? Well, it's not really that much different from the $1.5 million price point that we had looked at before. The only difference, obviously, is going to be the sheer size of the houses. When you have a house at this price point and you're in a neighborhood, basically there's a subdivision may only have 14 or 15 houses instead of like 200 in a normal subdivision. Most of these houses are gated. Most everything is professionally manicured here. Overall, it's not too much different from any other community, just with gigantic houses. So is Potomac, Maryland worth considering? I would say absolutely. It does check a lot of boxes. It allows for a huge range of price points that you can get in and live. We saw properties that were at $600,000, at $900,000, at $1.5 million, and even these monsters that are almost $10 million, and they're all within 5 miles of each other. They're all giving great access to Washington, D.C., to Northern Virginia, and to the biotech community in Montgomery County. So if you're looking to move to the Montgomery County area, and Potomac in particular, give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a text, reply in the comments, or direct message us here, and we'll do our best to help transition you from where you're at right now to where you want to be, Washington, D.C. Thanks for sticking with us, and I'll see you guys on the next video.